Okay, I'm away. All right. We away. All right.
A top 25
It's
class in
raining?
the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume.
They say wet balls fly.
Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Mustangs will kick it away first.
Never played a rain game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Let's go. Right.
They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah. How are we going to start this match off? Oh, we away. So we're going to see how this is going to go. All right, we're going to bet an audible.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for
Oh, yeah, we'll take that.
From the gun. Got the first down and more.
I just could have kept going.
On skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
They'll go to the ground. It's a fumble on the play.
That's why you take him. That's why I don't start him. I don't know why he switched him.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
First play of the drive comes from the 38.
That is crazy that happened. That's never happened. That's why he never touched the ball.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy has some of those traits too.
The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Check. White 94 slider choice. White 94 slider choice.
Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
We'll take it.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over.
We'll take it.
Inside the and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, SMU.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
All right, let's get it. Right. Let's go.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going right to work up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play.
Oh, yeah.
They know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss,
Good
he
move.
can take it to the house.
But we had him in the
Gets
back.
it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
We had that.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll move the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Touch pass on the run.
We'll take that.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And the Badgers are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can.
Under the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it.
Are you serious? See, this is stuff I be talking about.
Right through his fingers, and
this is what I be talking about.
For a nice play on first down.
Wow.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
It is what it is at that point.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Man,
Get out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Man, just stop, man. Not even. That's crazy.
The Badgers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The play action fake.
He missed him.
Now adjusting. On the run deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Badgers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They punt it away on fourth down. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further.
God, no more mistakes. Y'all running a mile already for dropping my ball already.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll run it.
Oh, you missed the block.
He was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
It's okay. Just don't let it happen again.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Wet ball slide up. He dropped it. Hit him dead in his hands. Look at that.
Nice job.
He just dropped it. Boy, tuck the ball in. Tuck the ball in, boy. Right there. I'll take it.
A strike downfield. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and
Lord have mercy.
chains.
See what type of game this is going to
Well,
be.
the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job
that's
by
an
the
ugly
receiver
ball.
putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Ball.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works
it.
his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Plenty.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen.
That's what we specialize in.
Off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Man.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football.
Oh, heck of this buster right here.
You're starting like
I don't know why he in the
game.
game.
Opens up play action.
What Chris Johnson at?
Making me play pass and run.
I gotta get him out this
game. They can create that run physicality. Now it opens up everything else. You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away
Chris
gaps
Johnson
and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you're described with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
The inside handoff. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players.
No, you can't make that throw.
Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand
no, he can't make that throw.
Securing that interception.
And it's raining, too. It's all right.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw.
Oh, snap. I thought somebody was over there.
Space. Past the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They think they can create space here with a run to the right.
Why are you running
so
so
wide?
Why are you running so wide?
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To throw, it's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. The short hands, it's Hilton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Puts it out of the air. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Finds his big tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Badgers!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Try to FaceTime her.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all.
Oh, it's just not in the call street. Try calling it again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hand off from the shotgun.
Oh, keep going!
Still moving.
Oh my gosh, that block would have set me free.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Yeah.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to
keep coming up. He's going to throw over top.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming.
Don't get rattled.
They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know how that happened.
Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Ooh.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge
pull a fast
gain
one
if
on
he
us.
could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets the first down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Might be looking to run. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Bring in the heat.
Give me that.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, You better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Oh,
they
my
game on
God.
the ground.
Please.
Late in the half, they have the first down at the
Stop
41.
it, man.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air, it's Madden. Throws to the back.
There you suck as a quarterback.
And a first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
Lord have mercy.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Still looking. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Let it go.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half,
well,
who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Say, pump it up.
The give out of the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now.
This is a disappointing drive for the
He can't make
offense,
the throw, though. He can't make the throw to save his life. He can't make it. Oh, my God. It's okay, freshman. You don't know no better. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't mad at you. We had him beat. Wow!
Missed it. No good. And here in the third quarter, it is still
It's
a
okay.
tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock
But he
it
was so
off the
open.
crossbar. Those are ones where, man,
And he
just
just
a
threw a
couple
terrible
inches
ball.
to the other side, towards the
Absolute
middle,
terrible ball.
and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Now after
It's
that
okay.
run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Badgers headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
What?
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Barnett. It's complete to the left. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of it.
You see it?
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Madden. Here's the pressure.
Ooh.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
All right, but I'm going to give you something simple.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got rid of it just in time. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
You know he's going to be open. Can you make the throw? Can you make the throw? Can you make it? I'm looking at him.
He's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Can't get him to the ground.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
At the 45 on his way. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
To the air, it's Barnett. He's got the tight end. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Badger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
All right, matter. This is your chance.
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Stick
They
work is
stay
crazy.
aggressive and push their way out
go
to
ahead
the
and score.
33, and it's first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays
Don't waste no
by handing
time.
the football off to this guy.
There goes
He's
Chris
got
Johnson.
incredible speed.
That's where you
Out
been.
of the gun, the
That's
running
what I'm
back
talking.
has
That's
it.
what I want to see right
That's
there.
the first down marker.
Where you been? Why you ain't been in the
He's
game?
brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense
I
went
need my
3 and
1-2
out on
punch.
their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Our true freshmen ain't up for the task. Our true freshmen ain't up for the task, but our running backs are.
Game there before the defense makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Complete.
He didn't drop that one.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front, and good job being physical by that D-line, too.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Madden.
Boy, you almost missed that throw.
Out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
But make the throw.
Complete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
I'm not allowed to go for it.
Marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down. So the question now,
okay,
are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
I'm crazy.
Down by multiple possessions.
Slow.
They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Leaves it with the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
After the run, now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. He might want another play.
White 94 slider, Charlie. White 94 slide.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down?
Come on.
The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt.
I need you, QB. I need you, freshman. You're making stops. You can't run the ball all day. You got to make some throws. You got to make some throws.
Kick is in the air. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Boy, he barely made that throw.
And they were looking for a chunk play
That boy released so damn slow.
The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's supposed to be tutty.
That's just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They go to the ground. Sweet cut there.
Good run, boy.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Make them respect the throw.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete.
Get there, boy. Get there, boy. Let's go.
Mustangs made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
What the hell the?
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Slams it ahead. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
That's what we want.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. How about
Make
this
him fumble.
sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Unloads quickly. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all three phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Dances away to about.
Oh! That's what
and they'll miss the connection
pass
here on
interference,
3rd
I
down.
hope you know it.
And that is a frustrating
That's
possession
pass
for this
interference
offense. You
now.
wanted to
You
run
know
the
it. Look at
football,
that.
maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
And the Badgers will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants a big play here late. Pulls it in on the right.
Is that out of bounds? I don't know.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Can't take the chance.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Dropping back, it's Madden. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly all the way to the...
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the